Hello, sorry, delayed there. I'm Robin Williams. I'm a property developer in Adelaide, South Australia. Oops, whose camera or phone is moving about. There we go. Let's try to stop it from slipping. Thank you. Okay, I'm a property developer from Adelaide, South Australia. And I've been looking at ways to give back other than financially, which is something my husband and I do. And one of the ways I thought was to share some knowledge and answer some questions. I've been investing in property for about 20 years. We've bought rental properties, we buy and hold, we've done developments, we've built, we've done multi-lets, we've done all residential developments. I'm not a commercial expert, or I'm not an expert in anything. I'm just sharing my knowledge. I'm not a commercial person. I don't have as much knowledge in that area. We've sold land and subdivided. We've sold house and land packages. Everything I do is normally a joint venture, and I love what I do. It's managed to change my life so that I have the lifestyle I enjoy now, and I've been able to spend time with my grandchild and help my parents as they aged. So maybe I can help you along the way and do the same thing. So I've been looking at some questions. Please send your questions in if you've got something specific you'd like answered. And I've been looking at some questions, the most asked questions people have. Now, one of the ones I came across is, should I get my house inspected? My answer is hell yeah. It may, in a hot real estate market, you want as least amount of conditions as possible on your purchase. And an inspection could be a condition that might have some effect, but you should still get it done. What you can often do is get an inspection done during the cooling off period. You can discuss that with the agent. If he doesn't allow you access to do it during cooling off, then you can pull out anyway, because in South Australia, you've got 2 days. All you have to do is notify them in writing, make sure it's in writing, before you get 2 full business days from signing any contract. So if you sign the contract on Monday, your cooling off would finish. Monday doesn't count because you get a full business day. So your cooling off would finish on, well, assuming he issues you with your Form 1, that's a bit of a technicality. Cooling off would be Tuesday, and Wednesday it would finish at midnight on Wednesday night. Okay? You must email them or give them something in writing if you want to call off. So what I have done is said, okay, let's make the conditions as little as possible. If it's a hot market, if it's not, don't worry about it. And can we get access for a inspection during cooling off? Now, you need to make sure you've already touched base with somebody that does inspections, that you're happy to do your inspection, and that they're going to be that flexible. Normally they're pretty good. There's quite a few of them around. You can Google, ask your friends. If you want, you can give me a call and I'll tell you the guys I use. They're very thorough and they're pretty good. They will charge you quite a bit of money, $600, maybe a bit more, but what's it worth? Now, if you plan to do a development and knock the house down, which is a lot of what I do, often I don't do inspections. And I've looked at a few houses in my time to pick up if there's some issues, but, I could still miss things. And not doing an inspection, if you end up changing your strategy, can cost you money if you need to repair things that you don't know need to be done. For instance, I might pick up a property for development and think I'm not going to rent it because it's going to happen very quickly, and it doesn't. I end up renting it, or the market changes, which it's done for me before, and I put the house back on the market. Thankfully, I bought cheap enough to be able to get my stamp duty back again. So it's always a good idea to do an inspection, really, although I have purchased a few without them. So find out who's going to do the inspection for you first, have a discussion so that you're all ready. So once you're ready to purchase, if you look at my other questions I've answered about how much money do you need to purchase and how to go about purchasing, that will answer your question. When you're filling out the contract with the agent, they normally ask you for a letter of offer, which is a lazy way of an agent's contract. Make sure you have the names you want to put the property in already and all of your conditions. If it's subject to finance, then you need to put in subject to finance and how much finance you're going to obtain. Well, he'll probably ask you that, but just put in subject to finance, and he'll want to know how much deposit you're going to put down. Now, deposit is money that needs to be paid in after cooling off period. As soon as cooling off period's finished, normally they ask for 10% of the purchase price. You can pay any amount of money you want. I've had people pay me $200,000 for a deposit because they really wanted the house and to show that they were serious. I've paid $5,000, $1,000 for a deposit. I normally don't put in the full 10%, but I normally, on an average, will offer about $20,000 because that says I'm serious, but I don't like my money sitting in their bank account doing nothing, okay? Because after all, it sits in the trust account of the real estate agent. That's where your deposit normally goes. You can have your paperwork read something different, but the real estate agent he wants to at least see enough money sitting in his account to cover his real estate fees should something go wrong. Now, remember, a deposit is defaulted, supposedly, if you don't meet the conditions of the contract. So if you don't follow through to the purchase, if something goes wrong, then supposedly the vendor can keep your deposit. Okay, so have fun with real estate, because I do all the time. I love real estate. Have fun looking at houses. Have fun finding something. You're looking for an investment property. I'm going to answer some questions on that further down the track. We're going to set up a little YouTube channel, so you should be able to pick your questions so you don't have to listen to a whole lot. Just listen to what you need. And I hope it's helpful. Let me know. Send me any specifics. I'll see if I can answer those too. Bye for now. Thanks. No, I haven't stopped it. Let's try again. Come on, baby. Stop. My phone is freezing.